Hey guys, it's Tara here from Raw Food Livin, and today I'm a little bit fired up and I've got a rant coming all about expectations, perfection, and being real on social media, especially on YouTube. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been a little bit irritated by some comments I've gotten from my past videos in recent weeks, and I really wanted to discuss this topic of being real on social media versus doing what other people want you to do or kind of living up to other people's expectations. When I first started making videos back when I was 40 below 30, you guys can remember back that long, few years ago, I made my content based on what I thought other people wanted from me. I had such high expectations for myself, and I had expectations of what I thought people wanted to see me act like, what they wanted to see me look like, the things they wanted to see me eat. And I based so many of my decisions on what I thought other people wanted from me. And I didn't really ask myself, is this what I actually want, or am I just doing it for other people? And in the last couple of videos I made, I've gotten some comments from people, and look, most of the comments I get are positive, but the things that are negative always stick in your mind. It's like you get 1,000 positive comments and you get one negative comment and it just like irks you and it just like runs in a little loop in your mind. It drives you crazy, or at least it does for me. So the issue is I've gotten some backlash a little bit from people, or just, I guess people are disappointed in me because I put some pasteurized oat milk in my smoothie and some cashews in my smoothie. First off, I want to say, listen to that for a second. We are literally talking about oats and water and cashews. So I want to, like in my mind, I'm thinking, are we actually discussing this? Out of all the things we could be talking about in the world, out of all the things that are happening on this planet that are wrong, we're discussing me using oat milk in my smoothies. So I'm not at all, like, look, this is a rant. I'm pissed off. I'm irritated. So I'm just gonna say my feelings as I would, kind of unfiltered. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but seriously, if this is what we're focused on, maybe we need to broaden our perspective a little bit, because in my opinion, it doesn't fucking matter. It just doesn't. Like, seriously. If I choose to eat some food sometimes in my diet that maybe aren't the healthiest or maybe aren't the best choices that I could be making, that's just my reality. And honestly, I am more interested in being real on social media now than I am interested in living up to some expectation that I've set for myself or that other people have set for me. Because to be honest, to be frank, I could lie to you in my videos. I could only show the raw things that I eat. I could not talk about how I've struggled this winter. I could not talk about real topics, and I can make it look like my life is perfect, that this is effortless, like, oh, this is so easy. Why are you having so much trouble? Because, man, this is so simple. This is so easy for me, and I'm flawless. But that is not real. And I am so sick and tired of seeing things on social media that lack substance, that are just these fluffy, life is perfect, every day is great, my diet is perfect, nothing ever goes wrong. That, you know, like, okay, so that might be the truth for some people. That might be the life that they live, but that is not my life. And I made so many fluffy videos in the past that I felt were really lacking in substance, just based on what I thought other people wanted to see from me. And I'm not doing that anymore. Honestly, I don't want to be that person anymore. I want to be real, and I want to be raw, not just in the way that I eat, but in the way that I speak to people, in the way that I portray my life. I want to share the good times, of course, but also the struggles, and talk about real life things. And that just means that I am not going to be perfect. And I really just want to say, don't put me up on a pedestal. I am not a guru, I am not an influencer, and I have no responsibility on my shoulders for what other people choose to do after seeing my videos. I really want to say that, because I know some people think that I am somehow better, more, like, okay, I have a little bit more experience, but what does that really mean? I mean, I feel like some people have expectations for me, like the expectations I used to put on myself, that I should live my life a certain way, I should eat a certain way, because why? Why? Like, I don't understand. Sometimes it really frustrates me, because I used to put those expectations on myself, that I had to live up to the way other people were living, because there's a lot of people in the raw food movement who can eat low-fat raw and feel great, people who can eat 100% raw all the time, or people who can easily travel to these tropical locations and have access to all this amazing fruit. And I have never fit into that mold. I have different priorities. I have different passions in life than these people who choose to live that kind of lifestyle. So I guess what I'm saying is, you cannot expect for me to be the same as people who live this perfect, flawless lifestyle in the tropics, eating tropical organic fruit every day. It's just not gonna happen. And also sometimes I have different priorities in my life, you know? Sometimes I wanna be on campaign and I'm working all day for Sea Shepherd, and then also I'm cooking for people, and I also am lazy, I'll admit. Like, I am not someone who should be put on a pedestal. I am human and I have flaws, and that's just the way it is. And sometimes because of that, I choose to include certain things in my diet, like oat milk or like cashews, that may not be 100% raw. I cannot guarantee that all the food I'm eating, all the dried fruit and dried nuts that I get are 100% raw. And if we are at the point where we are nitpicking that kind of thing, get a life. I'm absolutely serious. Find something that you are passionate about, find something that you care about, where you can put your energy towards that instead of critiquing someone else's diet to the most minute point, because we have a vision of what the raw food diet is supposed to look like, and as soon as you deviate from that, all of a sudden it's not acceptable. Okay, so I paused there for a second because my boyfriend had a really good point. He actually used Instagram models as a representation of kind of what he was trying to say here, where an Instagram model will post this beautiful, perfect, flawless photo that is perfectly edited and looks amazing, but they took 500 photos for them to get that one picture perfect photo that they choose to share with the world. And that is something I am trying to combat. I'm not saying that it's not real, that end product, that end photo, it is real, but it's not showing the whole process. And that's something I used to do, just post like what I thought was perfect, what I thought lived up to other people's expectations, what I thought the world needed from me. And I am so done with that. I am so tired with that. I want to show the process of getting there, you know? I want to show real life. And to be honest, real life includes flaws. It includes sometimes making poor decisions. It includes me not always eating as healthy as I want or as perfect as I want. I am not living on some tropical beach in Bali like I like to sometimes. Living this perfect Instagram, you know, filtered, edited life. That's not real for me. So I guess what I'm saying in all this, I am a little irritated. I am definitely fired up because I would have taken those comments to heart in the past and been like, oh, maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not eating good enough. Maybe I should change what I'm doing because this person said something to me. And that's bullshit. I'm not doing that anymore. I'm not here to get subscribers. I'm not here to get likes. This is not a business for me. I do this because I want to share my story and relate to other people. And I don't think it's relatable to be perfect all the time. And I don't think it's relatable, you know, hey, maybe you relate to that kind of thing. So whatever. But I'm saying for me, I want to be real and raw and unfiltered and share my feelings with you, the good times and the bad times. And it's fine if I get criticism. I am 100% open to constructive criticism. I'm growing and learning all the time. And that's just kind of a process of my own personal life. But truly, yeah, I just think that there is way too much of this fluff on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, and I'm not interested in that anymore. So if you don't like that I am not living up to your expectations, or you somehow feel that I have changed or grown, oh my God, imagine that, people change, holy shit. Can you imagine that happens? I'm being sarcastic, but really seriously, this is real life where that kind of shit happens all the time. If you don't feel like you resonate with me or that I am the person that you want to see on YouTube anymore, unfollow me, unsubscribe, don't watch my videos. Seriously, I would rather you find someone else that you resonate with more. I would rather you find someone who is speaking your truth, who you can follow and listen to and find inspiration from, instead of looking up to me and having me not live up to your expectations. Because people are gonna grow and change all the time online, and who I was when I started 40 Below Fruity is not who I am today. And I hope who I am today is not who I am tomorrow, because that is, I want to grow, I want to change, I want to be learning and constantly challenging my belief systems and challenging the way I do things. And so I think that's pretty much all I wanted to say in this video. Yeah, it's a bit of a rant. I'm sorry if you didn't resonate with this or if I offended you, but truly, if I offended you and this is not the kind of content you like and the videos I make are not what you want to see, then go somewhere else. I'd rather, like, it's kind of the whole thing, like, if you don't have something nice to say, don't say anything at all. It's kind of like, if you don't like what I'm putting out here, if you don't like the videos I make, go somewhere else. Please, it's better for you, it's better for me. And if you find videos you like of mine someday and you choose to come watch me again, then that's great. But I am not here to live up to your expectations. I am not here to be perfect. I am not here to prove anything to you or to myself. This is a journey that I'm sharing as I go on, and it's going to be full of ups and downs and everything in between. And that is truly how I want it to be. I want my videos to be of substance. I want them to be not just relatable, but I want to feel passionate about every video I make. I want to feel inspired about the content I'm putting out there. And to do that, I have to be real. And I have to be true to myself, and I have to not give a shit about what other people want from me. That's basically where I'm at. So if you like this video, great, give it a thumbs up. And if you hate it, give it a thumbs down, or go somewhere else, or do whatever you feel like doing. Comment, give me criticism. I don't particularly care. I'm happy to hear whatever you have to say, and I'm also happy to have discussions, whether it's good comments or bad comments. I'll talk about all of it, basically. But most importantly, just thank you for being here, and thank you for hearing what I have to say. And thank you for being open to the fact that I am a flawed human who is just sharing the experiences that I have in each particular moment. So thanks again for taking the time to watch this video, and I will catch you guys next time.